Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of My Thoughts On. Been a month since we've had one of these, but we're bringing it back. And today I have C. Carter and Josh with me, and we are going to be discussing WWE Battleground 2015. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks for having us, Nathan.
Always a pleasure to have guests on this show, especially when we discuss WWE network events. That's always a blast.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, if you're there, you have anything you'd like to say?
I think Josh might be a little bit preoccupied.
Alright. Well, if he can hear me, then he can chime in whenever he feels like it. So,
Mm-hmm.
Battleground took place tonight, July 19th, in St. Louis, Missouri. And
I just have received word. Oh, you started?
yeah,
Hey guys. I've received word. I need to look this up. That apparently Sting was supposed to appear there tonight too.
Wow.
And there is a match. They're preparing for Sting. I'm gonna go try to find a link to this. But they're preparing Sting for a match at SummerSlam. Apparently, can you guess who it's against?
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. Correct.
Oh, Bray Wyatt. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the plan was to have Roman Reigns and Sting team up to face off against Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper.
Wait, what?
What?
I misheard that.
You missed
Oh, and
that?
also, apparently the Wyatt family reformed tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get more on that later. But
I'm going off my rumors.
But you guys have been on the show before, you know how we do this. So,
We throw Nathan under the bus.
yeah, that's always how it works.
Steals popcorn.
$7.99 a bag. Okay, so the first match was on the pre-show or kickoff or whatever they call it now, and that was
Kickoff.
Kickoff, okay? And that
By
was
the way, how many shots do I owe you, Carter?
He did 13
I took 6.
suplexes.
I took 6. Oh my god.
Oh boy. But
Mm-hmm.
Josh is going to be a very fun guy by the end of this show.
Go ahead,
I can
Nathan.
imagine. Alright, the kickoff show was King Barrett versus R-Truth with the King of the Ring crown on the line.
Mm-hmm. Well, first of all, I'm more than relieved that King Barrett won. At least now, hopefully, this would get him out of mid-card hell.
I was wishing that Truth would win so that way Truth would steal a King gimmick and give Wade Barrett back the bad news gimmick.
Is it like Wade Barrett's gonna stay King Barrett for a little
That's
while
done
longer?
so well.
Like I said, that might as well be a kiss of death to him. You
And
know,
Sheamus and William Regal.
Yeah, because whoever wins King of the Ring, they're just stuck in mid card, just stuck right there in mid card hell.
Maybe
Yeah.
Wade Barrett will follow Sheamus' path, though, and win Money in the Bank in a few years.
Yeah, if Wade Barrett sticks around, because I'm pretty sure
He's not that old yet, though.
true,
he's
but
still-
I'm pretty sure he's getting sick and tired of being in worthless feuds.
True. And
I think, hey, he's getting booked, he's getting paid, he's getting booked for house shows, normal shows, pay-per-views. I would take it. That's just me, though.
well, some people don't.
Remember that
Look the
next
same
time
way.
we talk, Josh. Remember that next time we talk about Jack Swagger.
Yeah, he's getting booked occasionally, too, just
Yeah,
not for a match.
occasionally.
Wait, isn't he injured? He's injured, though.
I don't think so. He was on.
I don't think he's injured. He's just not
I
performing.
heard that he got injured in a Rusev match or something.
He was on the last SmackDown, I think.
How long was he fighting for? Because I think it's not like a bad injury, but it's bad enough to where they want to make sure he's not in any seriously big matches. That's what I heard,
He
though. I
hasn't
think.
been in any big matches in over a year.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like actual feuds. Yeah, he did have some good matches with Rusev last year.
True. But
which I was on full sweat. When he turned face, he got the biggest pop of his life, and you all remember that.
oh
So
yeah, I
there's no
remember that.
denying that. That face turn was one of the best moments in his career.
Yeah.
True.
Speaking of which, whatever happened to Zeb Coulter?
No
That's
one
a
knows.
very good question.
Someone told me he died.
I don't know about
I don't
that.
think he died. I just
I
think
would have
that
been deeply depressed.
I think he just faded into the background.
Yeah,
He might have gone. He might have retired for good.
maybe.
Yeah.
The road trip must have gotten to him.
Mhm.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But back to the match at hand. Yeah, I was worried that R-Truth was gonna win, and that whole King What's Up thing it was
Entertaining.
mildly entertaining. I'll say that much. But
Take out the word entertain and you get my opinion.
it was mild.
You know, it was
just-
mildly.
Yeah, it was just bland.
You remember Lee from The Walking Dead? Yeah, it was mildly.
I don't watch The Walking Dead, so
It was from the game. I don't either.
oh okay.
Uh-uh.
But yeah, hopefully this will end the rut that Barrett has been in.
Mhm.
But knowing how King of the Ring usually works with the superstars, like you said earlier, like Sheamus and William Regal.
But I think in the end it's going to work out for Sheamus. That's what it's looking like so far.
Yeah, I mean Sheamus, when he was King of the Ring, it didn't really work out well for him until he won the United States Championship.
He turned
Mm.
face before that, though, I think, right? Or
I
was that
think he
after?
turned face after that. I
Yeah,
could be
because then he
wrong, though.
turned face and won the Rumble. So if history has anything, just give it time. Wade Barrett's going to be way up there soon. If he
Mm.
goes back to the bad news gimmick, he'll be so over, they'll have to turn him face.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But knowing WWE creative, I highly doubt it.
Where they've been, some of them are okay. Kevin Dunn can go rip his buck teeth out and shove them up his ass as far as
Dang. Dang, you don't have to sound so cold.
and then get Vince. No, not Vince. Vince is getting better. Get the Undertaker. Oh, I just saw a picture of the Undertaker. I'm sorry. And then he can get, I don't know, Nikki Bella to do the booty shake that she does and knock him in deeper.
Let's just go ahead, just focus on the next match of the evening.
All right, the actual show kicked off with Randy Orton versus Sheamus.
Ooh.
Actually, I thought it was a good idea that he start off, since Randy Orton is from St. Louis, he calls St. Louis home. Great way to kick out the show with Randy Orton and Sheamus, match went back and forth. I kind of enjoyed it.
Sheamus is getting better because I think that he's been working with because you know his moveset's a little different. So
mhm.
Yeah,
I think he's been working
and
with. Not sure who though.
but once again, for the umpteenth time, Randy Orton hit an RKO from out of nowhere.
yep, and that's what caused Randy Orton to win the match. But I'm gonna go on a little bit of a tangent here and say,
Yes, sure.
why in the world did Sheamus get a nose ring? My goodness.
He got a what?
He has a
Nose
nose ring
ring.
now.
I gotta take a look at this.
Like, first it was the mohawk, and then the braided beard, and now the nose ring. Like, why is Sheamus doing this?
I think WWE just trying to at least make Sheamus entertaining, to say the least.
Well, Sheamus has always been entertaining, but that nose ring is just freaky. Let me check it out. I
Yeah.
can't find. Oh, what the hell?
I like
That's
the
weird.
I like the mohawk, and I like the beard, the braided beard. I think it suits Sheamus well. But the nose
But
ring is just a bit over the top.
Yeah.
A little bit too much for you.
Yeah, I mean, I
I wish he would get the things out of his beard. That's about it. And I'll rip that nose ring out. In the ring.
I like the beard. I think it suits him.
No, the beard's okay. It's just with the green beads. It's kind of weird. And that nose ring, I'm just getting a look at it. What the heck?
I like the beads in his beard because, well, they're green for what you said, and I think that more focuses on his Irish heritage, along with his new theme.
His new theme is awesome, by the way. I don't think I've said this yet.
Yeah, that focuses more on his Irish heritage, and I like how they're pushing him more as an actual like Irish brawler now than they were when he
They're
was.
pushing him kind of like they did Finley.
Yeah, a little bit, but better.
But yeah, but better. They
Because
don't have a freaking midget following him around.
they're actually giving Sheamus like,
Hornswoggle.
world title shots.
Yeah, Sheamus has done awesome in his time, no matter what the IWC says. And yes, I'm calling out the IWC, my bad.
They don't know what they want, the IWC.
They just want Cena to lose.
But
That's about it. If Cena doesn't lose at a CPV or pay-per-view, it sucks.
yeah, but yeah, and Randy Orton winning at his hometown. Yeah, I guess that made sense. And Sheamus, he's still Mr. Money in the Bank, and
Mr. Money and the fella.
nobody nobody knows when he's gonna cash in that briefcase on whoever's gonna be the world champion at that time.
I think they might give the belt to Reigns at SummerSlam. Wait, who won the match tonight?
It was a no contest.
Okay, every match tonight was a no contest, apparently.
No, that was the only one.
No, the main event.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about.
No, Roman versus Bray.
Oh,
Oh,
Bray won that.
yeah,
Okay.
thanks to Luke Harper.
Huh. Well, Roman Reigns is one of the possibilities that might face Rollins at SummerSlam. Because I'm gonna go ahead and say now, I think Rollins is gonna lose the belt then.
I
Well, they
highly doubt it, considering that apparently WWE is gonna let Reigns and Wyatt had that feud a little bit longer. It could lead
Wait,
up
is
to
Reigns feuding with the whole Wyatt family?
Well, now that Luke
Apparently.
Harper's involved.
Oh my god. I feel like they're sneaking onto my dock and stealing the ideas because they can get away with it because they're WWE. Speaking of which, just when were they in St. Louis? Because our next CPV is directly in St. Louis.
They were
God.
in St. Louis. That was
We've had St. Louis
advertised
booked for a year.
for months.
But also, I think once Eric Rowan gets back, I think the Wyatt family is gonna be stronger.
Oh yeah, Rowan's hurt still.
Yep.
So I think once he gets back, then it's gonna be interesting.
Swear to God, if Roman Reigns gets Chris Jericho and Nate Farron to team up with him at SummerSlam, we're gonna have an issue.
Considering Nate Farron isn't a real person, I think he'll be
I'm
fine.
suing the WWE.
Let's go ahead and just proceed on.
All right, next match: Primetime Players versus the New Day for the tag team titles.
I am so glad that the Primetime Players won because I don't think that Steven would be happy if the New Day won back the tag team titles, and we wouldn't hear the end of it.
Well, it's a good thing Steven's not here then. But, yep.
Yeah, I kind of like what they did. I kind of like the Primetime Players. I know when I was reading on Bleacher Report, they were saying that the Primetime Player doesn't add anything to those tag team titles.
Well,
I respectfully disagree because the Primetime Players, they're good tag team champions now. Now they've defended their title, and now I guess they'll focus on the next title defense, which could happen at SummerSlam.
oh, and don't forget, they also make the titles worth millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Come on.
Well, yeah, I like Primetime Players, but I also like New Day. So,
Which you don't hear very often nowadays, but
Please, if Steven was here, he'll say that we had to throw New Day under the bus.
see, New
it's an
Day,
easy thing to do. Make a call and don't add Steven.
New
Or
Day
Kurt, don't add
is like the biggest heel team in the WWE right now.
Which no one would have expected. Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Big E, the biggest heel team in WWE. The biggest heel stable in the company right now. Who would have guessed?
I've wanted to see Kofi Kingston turn heel for years, and just to see how it would turn out. And I'm pleased with the result.
Yeah, because I mean,
never
at least
expected Kofi to be such a good heel.
yeah, at least Kofi's doing something
The
instead
positive.
of just being in a locker room, just being there.
Well, say what you will about what WWE's done with Kofi, but he is very successful in WWE.
Like I said, at least he's doing something.
I mean his whole run. He's a former
Intercontinental champion.
every title underworld
Yeah,
title.
he's held the Intercontinental, United States, and Tag Team titles multiple times.
And World Tag.
Yeah, he had that
He's
once with CM Punk.
Yeah.
Those are
Then
the
he
days.
had a title with Evan Bourne.
Evan Bourne, R-Truth. Pretty sure there's some more too.
Evan Bourne, R-Truth, The New Day, CM Punk. I think those are all of
He's really good tag team.
the tag team partners he's won gold with.
Anyway, progress on, Nathan.
Alright, next match. We kind of touched on this a little earlier, but it was Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt.
Ooh.
Oh boy, that match went back and forth, and you can't figure somehow somebody that WWE's gonna try to get this rivalry going just a little bit longer, and they succeeded. Thanks to Luke Harper getting involved, because as I think who was throwing in the chairs? Yeah, Reigns was throwing in the chairs, and just as Reigns turned around, while the referee was distracted with those chairs, a masked person came out and just hit Roman Reigns with a super kick. And
It was Shawn Michaels.
No, well,
Shawn Michaels has joined the Wyatt family.
No, Josh, let me finish. And then after Bray Wyatt hit Sister Abigail and pinned Reigns 1, 2, 3, the last person came out to be Luke Harper.
I was close.
Yeah, so Luke Harper getting involved, that definitely signifies that the Wyatt family is returning.
And Luke Harper's playing his part in the feud.
I'm not going to complain, though, about their splitting up for a while. I think it was good for all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they should be splitting up in the first place. I mean, at least Luke Harper did get an Intercontinental title.
Yeah, Luke Harper.
It worked out for all of them, really, because Bray Wyatt got a match against The Undertaker. He won a feud. He had an awesome feud with Dean Ambrose. Luke Harper became the Intercontinental Champion twice, I think. Once or twice.
Just once.
Okay, well, still, that's pretty good.
Because he did beat Ziggler.
Eric Rowan had a good face run.
Eric Rowan
which
didn't
no
do
one
much,
expected.
to be honest, though.
He was still pretty over as a face.
Yeah, the only thing he really did was when him, Ziggler, and Ryback got fired, and then they got hired back.
He also had the best theme song at the time.
Oh yeah, I love Eric Rowan's theme.
I love his theme so much. You'll notice I used it in WTW just that one time. The only reason I had him fight in a singles match was so we can use that theme song.
Oh, you gotta put him in more singles matches then.
Just for that theme song, I'm gonna have him win the world title just so I can hear that theme song.
Yeah, so, but I thought that it was a good matchup though. It did go back and forth. It was enjoyable to say the least.
It was. I did enjoy it, and
I do.
The overall feud between Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns has been
worked.
It's been something.
It worked because they knew how to strike at the heart.
I don't usually like it when they use wrestlers' family members, especially their children, to further feuds. That just seems like it's an area that you shouldn't go, in my opinion. But I guess sometimes it works, and in this case it kind of did work.
Yeah, because they knew that it would get Reigns over, definitely, and he's definitely over after that.
But
if not before.
But at least they didn't overdo it with that, like they did with the rivalry between Kurt Angle and Jeff Jarrett back in TNA. They used the kids to like no end to fuel that rivalry. Or even Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero back in the day.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Nathan. Next.
Next was the impromptu, I guess you could call it, triple threat divas match between
Oh my.
Charlotte, Brie
Okay, by the
Bella,
way,
and
Nathan,
Sasha
you called it.
Banks.
You called it. I give you credit. You called that match was going to be created. You
I
called that one.
I didn't say exactly what it would be. I
You still
thought
said they would create a match, and I give you credit. You did that.
I did say it would probably be a divas match, and I did say it would possibly be a triple threat of some sort.
I'm pretty sure you are a witch.
Well,
We need-
male witches are called warlocks.
That sounds much cooler. But
But I tell you, I mean that has to be the most fantastic divas match I've seen in a long time. Because it was going back and forth. Sasha Banks had
Back
the
and
bank
forth and forth.
statement. Had the bank statement on Charlotte. Everybody thought Charlotte was gonna tap out. And then next thing you know, Brie came in and pushed Sasha Banks to the turnbuckle, and Sasha Banks fell to the outside. Brie was trying to go for a finisher, but Charlotte turned around and put her in the figure 8.
I'm about to make a lot of enemies, but the Bella twins are growing on me. They're using their ability that they have now. Instead of just being heels, they're actually using their wrestling ability.
I still don't know why Alicia Fox randomly joined their group.
No, she's Alicia Bella now.
Oh,
Duh.
whatever.
She's
Bella
not
a twin. That's obvious.
She is a Bella. No, I take that back. You're right. She's not a twin. She's a triplet.
She's not a triplet either.
She's the blackest Bella in the group.
The blackest Bella of them all.
I didn't want to say that, but
I agree with that. Both of you.
It's not false. But I would have.
She is a Bella triplet.
I would have liked it if they somehow managed to put Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch in this triple threat match. But since Charlotte and Becky Lynch were on the same team, I could see why that wouldn't be
That would have been a cool match.
But that matchup was awesome, and I like the way how Charlotte does, her version of the figure 4,
figure 8,
and the way how she when she puts a person in the figure 4, and then she just how does she do it again? She just
it's a bridge. She does a bridge.
Yeah. Which is hard as hell, probably.
And I think the best part about this match was it was 11 minutes and 26 seconds long.
What?
So
that's longer than most men's matches.
Yeah, I think the days of 5-minute divas matches are pretty much over.
Well, yeah. I think that's because Triple H and Stephanie are taking control of the Divas division, which I fully agree with.
Bring a lot more prestige.
More than likely, they're trying, I think more than likely they're going to try to take over full control of the company pretty soon.
I think they might still be a ways away from that.
Yeah, but this is a start, though. And in case anyone cares, the longest match on the show was Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. But
Anyway, that was an awesome Divas match.
Yes, it was very well done. And moving on to the next match, we had John Cena versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. Cena Owens 3.
Okay. I'm going to rant here.
I heard that Kevin Owens tapped out, which will leave a lot of more people complaining.
Yes.
Oh, you can say that again because
I can hear the IWC crying now.
Yeah.
I think if you guys just stay still and listen, you can hear a whining off in the distance. Fuck.
Let me just post this. Let me explain what's behind this photo. Give it time. Walking to Vince's office, knowing he's gonna tell you that you're set to feud with John Cena. Hashtag WWE Battleground.
That's like
funny.
It.
That's funny. I like that.
Then Noah Atwater tweeted Willer, whatever his name is. ANTWILER. He tweeted.
This is like that one Samoan dude whose name he couldn't pronounce.
Oh, I don't know. But it says, told you, you only rent a win against John Cena. In the end, the house always wins. Hashtag WWE Battleground. And then Chris tweeted, and I quote, "Welcome to feuding with Cena, Kevin. WWE Commandment number 6. Thou shalt not win a rubber match against John Cena. Ever. Because God forbid."
Did everyone miss SummerSlam in 2013? Like, here, I have a statement. I have a reply for that photo you just sent. Give me a second. Let me see. I have it saved. It's a very happy picture. Where is it?
Let's see. While Josh was looking for his picture,
Oh, got it.
another
Oh, I
comment
lost
said,
There it is.
Guess you didn't see SummerSlam last year.
let's see, this commenter said, they could have gotten so much mileage out of Kevin Owens' win over John Cena. 2 straight pay-per-view losses later and throw logic out the window. And then,
Yeah, because losing twice means you're jobbing, guys. Just remember, Kevin Owens is going to get buried now, apparently. Just making that obviously clear.
let's see, and this commenter said, and I quote, I picked Cena to win because no matter who gets hot, they always run into the same brick wall named John Cena. Hashtag WWE Battleground.
Brian took down that brick wall with a running knee, so...
Well, I'll admit that I did think that Cena was going to win. And it's not because I thought that, like, realistically, they wouldn't have Owens go over him. Because I've been surprised by WWE before when it came to stuff like that. Like at Elimination Chamber when Owens did beat Cena. But
That's true.
That surprised everyone.
Hang on, Josh. I got another one for you.
Let's do this all
Let me
night.
explain this. I'm going to wait till the picture loads up, but then I'm going to read what it said. It says, the only way to beat John Cena, hashtag WWE Battleground.
Hey, that's the idea that you recommended. On commentary, and I was like, Carter, shut up! And you're like, why? It's just a gun.
Let's see. Yeah, but I think that
Owens losing that was not the worst thing ever.
Yeah, it might not be the worst, but
he's just beginning. Like, he has time. He just joined the main roster. He just made his official Raw debut less than a month ago. So he's fine.
yeah, exactly. Especially when on his main roster debut, he beat John Cena.
For real, like, come on. And Cesaro, and Rusev, I think. No, not Rusev.
No,
Cesaro, though.
Rusev. But yeah, so to all the IWC people complaining, stop complaining.
One, yeah, because this could be my last one, and then we can move on to the next match.
Ooh, I got a picture too.
And it says, time for another man to get buried by John Cena and his golden shovel. Hashtag WWE Battleground.
Oh, so he's borrowing Triple H's shovel.
But overall, though, I thought that it is well past time for Cena to lose the United States title. But
He hasn't had it for that long.
it was a phenomenal matchup. That should be a candidate for match of the year.
It was a good match, but the only question I have is if Kevin Owens isn't the guy to take the title from Cena, then who is?
That's a good
I
question.
feel like that they're gonna do it like Cena's not gonna lose at a pay-per-view in a feud. He's gonna lose it on just an episode of Raw during the challenge, And to be honest, I like the challenge. I like what he does.
So he probably
Like-
might lose it to either Rusev.
No,
Cesaro could do it.
no.
I
He's
feel
gonna
like
lose it. Here, let's just make predictions of who we think's gonna beat him, whether it be in the challenge or whatever.
okay. I feel like the guy to take the title from Cena will be Cesaro. That's my pick.
I go with Nathan, and I think Cesaro's gonna win, but mainly because Kevin Owens is gonna get involved somehow. I think Kevin Owens is gonna cost John Cena the United States title.
This feud is done, but that's my opinion. I think the person to take the title from him, you guys may be surprised, actually.
If you say Zack Ryder,
Damn it. No, not Zack Ryder.
now you're just scrolling through the WWE roster to find somebody, aren't you?
Actually, I'm scrolling through the hashtag WWE Battleground pictures to find something, but I'm bored because I'm just looking at the pictures. But if I had to pick anyone, I'd probably go with Sami Zayn. No, wait. No, if he would return before Hell in a Cell, which is not going to happen.
I don't
I
think
think Sami Zayn is
returning.
going after Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and Sami Zayn, I don't think is going to return before next year anyway.
I don't think he is either. But if he were to before Hell in a Cell, I think he'd be the one to challenge Cena and maybe beat him, whether it not be clean or whatever.
No, I don't see Sami Zayn taking the title from him.
If not, I'd have to say Jack Swagger.
Oh, please. Like, nothing against Jack Swagger.
The undisputed future of PDW.
Like, like I like Jack Swagger, but...
Yeah, let's go ahead and move to the next segment.
Alright, well, okay.
Oh, that means I should send this.
Quick thing, of course, tonight it was supposed to be a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship, Ryback versus The Miz versus Big Show, but Ryback...
That was really the semi-main event? Are you kidding me?
But Ryback...
The Miz came out for the semi... Oh my god.
Yeah, but Ryback got injured, so that match didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, The Miz came out, and Big Show came out and just knocked him out, and that was that.
Is Big Show face now?
I don't even know.
Are they trying to make him face?
I don't even know anymore.
Seriously. He turned face in February, turned heel that same month.
I lost track of his alignment now.
He turned face on my birthday and his birthday.
But
which is awesome. I never knew that Big Show and I shared a birthday.
No, that's
in
cool.
February.
That's really cool. February 8th.
I share a birthday with a wrestler too.
We also share a birthday with Dean not Dean Ambrose.
Dean Douglas.
No.
Simon Dean.
The one guy that reminds you of Elvis. No. James Dean.
James Dean.
Oh,
yeah,
you talking about the one that was in Rebel Without a Cause?
Yes. We share a birthday with James Dean.
Okay, I thought he goes by Jimmy Dean.
No, I mean the old the music writer. Oh crap! Wrong picture. Wrong picture. Wrong picture. No, wrong picture.
Well, that one's going on the video.
Wrong picture.
Oh Lord!
Why are you looking this up?
No, because I'm going through my WWE memes folder and I accidentally clicked the first picture that was up there because it's in alphabetical order. Oh, god damn it.
Man, you need to stop with that.
This is gonna be great for my if I plan to do a video to embarrass Josh, I'll just upload this.
One day I should just send you guys all the memes I have in this folder. Where is it? Here it is.
Well, let's go ahead and proceed on to the main event of the evening.
Alright, and topical enough because Josh just posted a picture of Seth Rollins in the chat. And the main event, of course, was Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
that matchup ended, like you said, Nathan, in a no contest because Brock Lesnar did 13 suplexes. So Josh,
Missing WWE champion Seth Rollins vanished into thin air. He may have spontaneously combusted after 13 suplexes, last seen in company of a sweaty man in shorts.
yeah, I think Josh got to take 13 shots.
Oh my God. What? I'm going through hashtag WWE Battleground, and I found this. Oh, wait. No! I found this, which was posted by Charlie Sheen. Not the actual Charlie Sheen, I'm guessing. I would hope not. And I would like to know why I found that. I'm very, very confused.
I
am very confused. Why does that have hashtag WWE Battleground, hashtag Suplex City, biatch?
That's probably accurate.
It says, Rollins, this picture simply describes your match against Brock Lesnar. I
think that's his way of saying Rollins took it like a
Took it like a blonde chick, right?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I like Twitter.
But
I
mean, Lesnar thought that he was gonna go for the win, and then next thing, before we knew it, the lights went out.
Oh, yeah.
Then the bells were toning, and then the lights came back on, and there was the Undertaker right there in the middle of the ring. And I said, "Oh my God,
Yeah.
Undertaker!"
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
I didn't really think. I mean, I actually didn't know what to think about this match. I didn't know
if you asked me, I would never have guessed that Taker would have appeared tonight. I never would have guessed.
I wouldn't have guessed it either, but I didn't know who was gonna win, like Rollins
Which is
or
amazing
Lesnar.
since you're apparently a witch. That's pretty surprising.
I mean, the thing of it was that this was shocking to me. I mean, I guess you could say Undertaker was looking for payback after Lesnar beat him at last year's WrestleMania and ended the streak.
Yep.
So Undertaker was looking for revenge. So I think that's more than likely set up their matchup for SummerSlam. It's gonna be Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar.
Now the interesting thing is Undertaker returned in the middle of the year, when we usually only see him around WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him outside of WrestleMania season since.
I think that's when the Shield.
When he helped Kane on the 1000th episode of Raw.
No, it was after that. It was in early 2013. Yeah, when they
this
went
means
against
Taker's
the Shield.
gonna appear on Raw.
Yeah, because I think it was on the. I think it was when it was on SmackDown.
Yeah, I think Undertaker had a match with Dean Ambrose, and then he was taken out by the Shield, and haven't seen him since until the following.
Wait, Undertaker was in a match on SmackDown?
WrestleMania, yeah, back in 2013.
Oh my God. See, SmackDown always has this surprisingly fantastic matches that you never expect on SmackDown.
Yep, that was in 2013 after
Undertaker competing.
They gave him a triple powerbomb.
They should at least have Taker compete on Raw, where the show that people watch. They're desperately trying to get people to watch SmackDown.
He might between now and SummerSlam, but I doubt it. I don't think he'll compete on SmackDown either.
Even though we shouldn't be that upset, considering how he's appearing half the time that he usually does.
He might be there on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to do promos and stuff.
Yeah.
Build.
Unless they do it like WrestleMania style.
Yeah, I mean some of these comments I see on Facebook about Undertaker coming back. And then this fan said, and I quote, "Bad ending. I'd rather see Lesnar F5 Taker."
Taker hater.
Well, considering the fact that Lesnar ended the streak, a streak that went on for so long, like over 20 WrestleManias, 21 WrestleManias to be exact.
That's like what, like 15. No, wait a minute.
It's like letting someone take a bite of your Twinkie and then taking it from them and shoving it down your own throat.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. That's like 21 years but 20 years that the Undertaker participate at WrestleMania.
Yeah, because there were a couple of WrestleManias he wasn't at in between
Yeah,
that streak. But yeah, 21-0 Undertaker was before he faced
I
Brock
was
Lesnar.
20-0 before
It was
Lesnar beat.
21-0.
Yeah, just 21-0 because
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
in 2013, yeah, he beat CM Punk, making it 21-0.
Awesome
Okay.
match, by the way. Just thought I'd say.
But then,
Yes, so after 21 years, Undertaker's streak came to an end by the hands of Brock Lesnar. And I think Undertaker has been looking for revenge ever since.
yep. And what happened at WrestleMania this year? Undertaker beat Bray Wyatt, making it 22-1. Not that they're keeping track of that anymore since the streak is over, but he only lost one match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Still.
Now now he has his sights set on Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. I think it's gonna happen.
Taker competing at SummerSlam that's awesome.
That hasn't happened since, I don't know, 2010,
2010 or maybe 2010.
Maybe 2009. I don't remember.
And he faced.
Yeah, I think
he had
it
a feud
was-
with Kane in 2010.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that was his last main roster feud.
Unless you count the mini one he had with the Shield.
Well, that wasn't technically a feud.
Well, true.
If it was, he lost it.
I think that was also when he had a rivalry with Randy Orton. Was
Not
that
after
before?
that.
Oh, okay.
That was in 2004 or 5.
2005, yeah, that was a while before.
That was way back then. That was when
Yeah.
Orton was still, growing as a singles competitor. When did Orton
I still
first win the World
remember when Orton Undertaker was doing these mind games against Randy Orton, and Randy Orton was trying to escape the ring,
Yeah.
and then it says Undertaker tells him, you're coming with me straight to hell in the cell. And then one segment they did, Josh Matthews. I like the Undertaker took control of Josh Matthews, and Josh Matthews sounded like the Undertaker.
The Undertaker. Oh.
But
Yeah, considering the fact that at SummerSlam, we're probably at this point going to see Brock Lesnar versus Undertaker.
Yeah.
And probably another Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns match. I wonder
Or
who's
if
gonna
the
be-
rumors are correct, then Bray Wyatt versus Sting. Or maybe Sting and Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, as
Well-
you said earlier.
Regardless of that, I wonder who's going to be challenging Seth Rollins at SummerSlam.
I wonder
I
who
think
the
it's gonna
third
be
member
Triple H.
of the Wyatt
Triple
World
H.
Order is.
I could see that. Triple H versus Seth Rollins.
I would love that. Oh man, we brought that up a few weeks back.
yeah, I think it's gonna be Triple H, but the possibilities are endless.
I hope so. That'll make this the best SummerSlam ever.
I mean, that would make sense. I would personally love at SummerSlam, I know it's not going to happen, but I would love to see Seth Rollins one more time against Dean Ambrose, and this time Dean Ambrose coming out on top, the right way this time. I would love to see that.
Seth
but
Rollins versus Jack Swagger.
I bet you would.
Just so Jack
But in
Swagger
all
will be
honesty,
doing something.
I would have him go up against Ambrose for one last match.
But
Don't care who wins or loses. One last match. No interference, no authority,
well,
no
I would-
shield. Just two wrestlers beating the hell out of each other inside the Punjabi prison.
See, I've mentioned this before.
Man.
When we discuss Elimination Chamber, and I think Dean Ambrose could do well as WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Like I said before, I think he has the potential to be the Stone Cold of this generation. So, I would love to see
Pretty much
Dean
already is.
Ambrose as champion. And
When you think about it and look at him.
and the last
Like,
two-
he's not quite at his peak yet, I don't believe.
Right. But the last two times he's faced Rollins at Elimination Chamber, the referee got knocked down, so it ended in disqualification, which is bullshit, by the way, because of the way they did it. But and at Money in the Bank, both men grabbed the title when they came down from the ladder, but Rollins was the last one to hold on to it, so he won. So the last two matches had very iffy finishes. So I just want to see Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose one more time in a match with a clean finish where Dean Ambrose becomes the new champion.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins has never defeated Dean Ambrose cleanly, when you think about it. And the ladder match doesn't count.
Yeah.
Now, even if Seth
Overall,
Rollins would win, it'd still be a clean finish. I'd like that.
I'd be okay with
Yeah.
Rollins winning that, in all honesty.
yeah, but overall, I think that tonight was a great night for Battle Bowl. Ah, God, why I keep
Again
Battle-
with the
Wait a
Battle Bowl.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
The
I don't know
word.
why I got Battle Bowl on the
It's
brain.
Battle Bowl tonight.
Battleground.
Oh dear. Recording.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think Battleground was a good pay-per-view tonight. Was a very good show.
Yeah, great show.
You know, not bad considering that there was not bad considering there was only 6 matches on the card. So overall not too bad. And if we're giving grades tonight, I would definitely give Battleground B plus.
Fair assumption. I know Josh
I thought
didn't
you
actually.
said Battle Bowl again.
I know Josh didn't actually see the show, so he can't exactly rate it.
I would give it a solid D minus.
D
what I've
minus.
You only said that because you hate MediaCom.
From what I've seen. Actually, I take that back. F plus.
F plus.
I said you only said that because you hate
That seems
MediaCom.
fair.
Yeah, it definitely exceeded my expectations. So yeah, I'd have to agree with Carter and give it a B plus. There were a couple things that they could have done to improve it, definitely. It was not a bad show.
Well, I think overall, like I said, tonight was a good night.
I agree.
I third
So-
that.
Yep. That would be it then for this discussion.
I hate